Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to TKS online lessons. This lesson is for class 4 subject science. Now in our TKS science learning step 4 book, lesson number 1 is habitats and communities. Different animals and plants live in different places. They choose the place according to their body needs, where they can get food and water according to their physical needs. So this particular place in which they live, it is called their habitat. What is a habitat? A habitat is a place where all living things live and grow. Living things prefer to live in a place where they can find their basic needs. By basic needs, we mean that the food must be available in that area. There must be plenty of water according to the need of that animal. There must be some kind of shelter, a place where they can hide themselves, and safety from predators, where there is no predator. Predator means the animals which hunt and kill other animals for food. So where they can hide, animals prefer to live in a place where they can hide themselves from the predators. In the next slide, we have few examples of habitats. The first example is of elephants, and elephants prefer to live in grasslands where there is plenty of grasses available because they graze on the grasses. So elephants prefer to live in grasslands, and this is the picture of a savanna grassland. Second example is of markhor. Markhor is the national animal of Pakistan, and it prefers to live on high mountains, and the reason is that it can easily hide from its predator on high mountains. In the next slide, we have few more examples of habitats. The first one is of young saguaro cactus in Sonoran Desert, and these cactus prefer to live under the shade of huge trees. The second example is of frog living near pond, because the frog lays eggs in water, and the young ones can only live in water because they have the tadpoles. The young ones are called the tadpoles, and tadpoles do not have any limbs or legs. They only have a tail, and they can easily swim in water. That's why frogs prefer to live near ponds. Okay, now what is the function of habitat, or what facilities do a habitat provide us? A habitat provide us with food, water, safety from predators, and a place to raise the offspring. Give a read to page 2 of your textbook, and you will find each and everything that I have explained in the previous slides. The next topic is population. Have you ever seen an animal living alone in an area? Have you ever seen a human being living alone in an area? No, it is not possible for animals to live and survive alone in an area. So animals prefer to live in groups. For example, humans make communities, different societies, etc. to live in a group. They have certain areas, colonies, etc. Similarly, animals also prefer to live in groups because they cannot survive alone. A group of same kind of organisms living together in a place is called a population. When we see a group of different snakes living in an area, we will say that this is the particular population of snake in that area. Examples of population. The first picture is of deer, and the second picture is of zebras. Now, what is community? When different populations share a common habitat, they make a community. Now, what is community? When take the example of forest. In a forest, we have plenty of trees. Then we have lions, leopards, zebras, and many other animals living in the forest. So when different type of populations combine, they make a community. Now forest is a community. Community contains populations of plants and animals living together. this is the example of a community. This picture shows the example of a community. You can see in this picture that there are zebras, giraffe, grasses, trees of different height and of different types. They all are living in a particular area and they are making a community. Just give a read to the heading of population and community in your textbook, page number 3, and the topics will be clear to you.